Hi everyone and welcome to my brand new video today. As you can see, I'm in a different location because I am outside, because I was just like, I just want to bask in the warm sunny weather of spring, and there is like a pigeon or something that is just making so much noise, but whatever. It's the perfect season and time to just sit outside and like read a book. I've been reading this one and all that jazz, and just get a tan or whatever. I don't know. But in today's video, I really do want to discuss something that is pretty serious, you guys, because I've been seeing it all over social media and some other YouTubers have been discussing this subject. And because it's so relatable, I'm a mixed race girl. We go through all of this stuff and I just feel like I need to speak on it because it's kind of getting very ridiculous. And my neighbours are just making so much noise. I'm going to talk to you about why women of colour should never opt for a racist white man, or really anyone of any colour who is racist, because it's just absolutely ridiculous. And this came to light when I found out that Sophie Piper from last season's Winter Love Island is going out with Connor, who has been exposed of being basically a racist. So I'm going to discuss that in today's video. And also, without further ado, why don't you guys like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on Instagram at CJPosh if you want to get updated with my next and brand new videos. And also, why don't you go into my previous video and check out my Coachella lookbook, because it's my first lookbook and I really enjoyed it. And also, this coming Sunday I'm going to be doing a very special haul for you guys, so stay tuned for that. So if you didn't know, you guys, basically Connor from the Winter Love Island, the UK one, has been exposed of making racist comments, especially towards black men. I basically heard this from the YouTuber Murad Murali, or maybe it was such a bad idea doing it outside, but yeah, he was basically discussing why Sophie Piper, a mixed race woman, is tolerating racist behavior from a white man. I'm not gonna lie, like, I've seen this multiple times from mixed race women, black women, even Asian women, women of color, basically just tolerating nonsense from racist people in general. Sorry guys if you can hear that bird, it's so loud. But when I found this out, it kind of really saddened me. I wasn't really filled with immense anger at first. I think the emotion that kind of crept up was pity and sadness towards Sophie Piper, because I believe that if you cannot stand for your culture, for your background, your ethnicity, that you're in sort of an identity crisis, you guys. And this happens a lot with mixed race people. I know tons of mixed race people who have married a guy who doesn't really like black people, who can tolerate this mixed race girl because she's not fully black. And I'm always wondering, does this person truly love this mixed race individual? Because for me, to love someone is to love every bit and ounce about them, and not to have that hatred towards their race. So it really confused me of why Sophie Piper is tolerating Connor's behavior and just sticking with him, even when she found out that he was saying racist comments towards black people. Like, it just doesn't make any sense, you guys. So like, I'm guessing you guys are wondering exactly what this guy said, and I'm going to read it to you. Like, some of the things are very offensive, obviously, because he's a racist, clearly. Before Connor went on Love Island, he was in a relationship with some white girl, and he basically texted her all these vile things. So I'm basically just going to read like a newspaper article, but it says the text messages allegedly show Connor calling Stevie, his ex-girlfriend, a slag and a slut for sleeping with black men, branding it rank and grim. You guys, like, you don't have to really process that to already know that this is racist. Why do you have to target a specific ethnicity and call them all of those horrible names? So Connor really goes in. He continues to say, he kept on telling Stevie that it made him sick that she'd seen the guy and was really nasty. Oh my goodness. So then it continues, it doesn't stop there. It said another text allegedly discussed last year's contestant Ovi Soko, which led the coffee bean salesman, which is Connor, to tell Stevie that liking black boys was such a put-off. Okay, wow. So obviously many of you guys are going to be offended by this, and I don't know if most people know about this situation. I know that it was taken up on social media, but I just don't feel like many people have really gone in on the whole situation, and I'm doing it from the perspective of a mixed race girl. Sophie Piper, Rochelle Hume's sister or half sister or something, I don't even know. They look so much alike, they're such pretty girls. She's mixed race like me. That's really all that we have in common, and that we're girls. The thing that we don't have in common, you guys, is to tolerate such racist behavior. First of all, Sophie's dad is a fully black guy. I think he's even from the Caribbean or something. And you are dating a white guy who vocally and outwardly discriminates against fully black men. And he's basically discriminating your dad. But then you're going to take that and then continually date him and just kind of go about life like nothing has happened, like you're okay with what Connor has done. What saddens me, you guys, is that a lot of women of colour tolerate this kind of behaviour more than you think, you guys. And as people who love their culture and love their background and their ethnicity, as I do, it just doesn't, I just don't understand it. I don't know what has possessed this girl to accept and tolerate such racist behavior, and clearly a racist guy. And the thing is, he may apologize to her saying, I'm so sorry I made those comments and stuff, but like, how do you redeem yourself from those comments? At the back of my mind, I don't know if even Sophie thinks of these things, but every time he sees my dad, just imagine what he thinks. He could be smiling in front of your face like nothing is going on, but just the mere meeting with your father could just absolutely repulse him. Honestly, you guys, there are covert racists out there, so many of them. They are your boss, they are at work, they are your doctor, your dentist, your teacher, even your girlfriend and your husband or your wife can be covert racist, you guys. It doesn't matter if they're dating a person of color, they will still have those prejudice. I hate that word because I can't say it. They will still have that mindset of belittling and really hating your culture. And that's from the 21 years of my existence, that's literally what I've found out from other people. As like women of color, or rather people of color, we really do need to be careful not to be so naive and tolerant of such disgusting, vile behavior. Oh my gosh, my camera literally just collapsed. But I don't even know if you guys can see me, but whatever, you can just hear my voice. It's the most important thing. But another thing that I really want to like applaud and touch on is the fact that Mike, also from Love Island, I think he actually said that he wants nothing to do with Connor, because obviously Mike is pro-black, like we can see that. And he also has gone through many racist things in the police force and everything. So it would be so contradictory if he tolerated Connor's behavior when he's also been having a bad time with other racist individuals or institutions. So he was like one of the only people of color, along with his girlfriend, who was just like, I want nothing to do with Connor. Like, he doesn't like black men. That obviously shows he doesn't like me. He hasn't come out to apologize and everything. And that's another thing, like, Connor didn't even apologize, which just mind boggles me. He just wants to kind of cover everything up with sand and dust and hope to God that it's all going to quieten down and that people forget about it. No, the internet doesn't forget. People don't really forget, you guys. That's one thing. So I like applaud Mike for that. But like another thing that is just so disgusting is how another Love Islander, I think he was like the Scottish guy who came in late, I'll like insert a picture. So like he has basically tolerated Connor's behavior. I forgot really what he said, but all I know is that he's just okay with Connor and he still wants to associate himself with Connor. Like, that's not cool. How can you want to associate yourself with a person who doesn't like you? Who, like, a person who smiles in your face but talks behind your back about your skin colour and what you look like. Yeah, it's not cool. Like, start sticking up for yourselves, you guys. Otherwise, people aren't going to respect you. And I can wholeheartedly guarantee that Connor doesn't respect this Scottish guy who has accepted him. Because, again, it's like a scapegoat. You're kind of allowing him to continue his behaviour and think nothing of it. So, well done to Mike. We need more people like him in the world who are strong and bold and honest within themselves. And not just wanting to make everything hunky-dory, landy-dandy, you know what I mean. So like one more thing that I really do want to point out, you guys, because I basically have done this video just to raise, oh my gosh, the sun is so bright. Wow, it's literally coming up north, but it's so bright. But what I would really even question is why Rochelle is not saying anything to her sister. Like, Rochelle Humes is married to Marvin Humes and he is a mixed race guy, cool. But again, I would think that as a big sister you would be aware. You have, like, you know, more life experiences with these things, and also you want to protect the family's name. And to integrate a racist, like a clear blatant racist, into the family, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would you want to tolerate such behavior? It just, again, I don't really know what to say anymore because I'm just so gobsmacked. Like, I would never allow my daughter, if my daughter brought home a man who called Black people or Asian people different sorts of horrible names, I would not allow that. And I don't know why a family that is so diverse in ethnicities, like Sophie Piper's and Rochelle Humes' family, is accepting this. It just shows the family structure, you guys. I don't know what goes into their family, but if you are such a strong, honest person that stands for equality and fairness, your family would teach you all of those things and would want you to go out into the world not accepting bad behavior. And that just says a lot about how she was brought up, in my opinion. I don't know, again, I don't know how she was brought up, but I can only assume. And I think as viewers we need to feel very sad for her. I'm a Christian, I would pray for her, but if you're going to go through life taking on a racist person, like marrying them, dating them, having kids with them, which is even worse, you're going to suffer. You're going to have such a bad life. And I just hope that she one day realizes her worth and that being Black is amazing. Like, I would not change this skin color for the world, you guys. I say this all the time because it's true. So anyways, I just thought that I'll give you a little bit of an insight into this problem. It affects like many people of color, women of color, and let's just remember to know our worth and to know who we are, and not to accept people who don't like who we are, because they truly don't love you, even if they say that they do. It's the lie. Like, have confidence in yourself, know that you're a strong woman. It starts within here. So anyways, you guys, I will see you later, and as always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on Instagram at CJParsh if you want to, oh my gosh, I thought there was someone coming out. If you want to stay updated with my next and brand new videos, join me on Sunday for my clothing haul. I have a special clothing haul for you guys, and definitely comment down below if you want to expand on this issue. I really would love to hear your opinions, and I will see you guys later. Bye.